Just a week ago, her legs were swollen, heavy, and stiff. Getting up from a chair felt like dragging blocks of concrete. Her steps were slow, sleep was restless, and that persistent pain never fully went away. If you're over 60, you might know this feeling, and you're not alone. But here's the part no one expected. After just 7 days, her legs felt lighter. The pain had eased, movement became easier, her sleep improved, and she even started enjoying her morning walks again without the fear of stumbling. And the most amazing part? No new medications, no doctor appointments, no expensive devices. All she did was apply a natural oil to her legs, an oil most people already have at home, tucked away in the kitchen cabinet. A simple ingredient used for centuries, yet forgotten in today's world of pills and procedures. And what it did in just 1 week was truly transformative. This video is for you who are tired of the pain, the swelling, and that heavy feeling in your legs. Yes, it's possible to ease all of that. Yes, you can feel light again. And it all starts with a natural and powerful care ritual. Margaret's story. Margaret didn't wake up one day with heavy legs. It built up gradually over time. First, a dull ache behind her knees after checking the mailbox. Then her ankles began to swell in the evenings, even on days when she barely moved. Eventually, watering her plants would trigger painful cramps in her calves. By age 72, getting out of her recliner had become a challenge. Like many people, she thought, maybe this is just what getting older feels like. But the truth is, her body had been giving quiet warnings for years. Her circulation had slowed. The blood vessels that once pumped freely were now stiff. Blood no longer flowed as easily. Her legs were literally starving for oxygen and nutrients. On top of that, fluid retention worsened. Her kidneys and lymphatic system weren't clearing water efficiently anymore. Gravity did the rest, pulling fluid down to her feet and ankles. And let's not forget muscle loss. Without stimulation, her thighs and calves weakened. Margaret wasn't lazy, she just didn't know. But weak muscles put more pressure on the joints and increased the risk of falling. It wasn't a lack of faith, it was a lack of support. And she found that support in the most unexpected way. The forgotten oil that changed everything. On a quiet Tuesday, while reorganizing her spice cabinet, Margaret found a small glass bottle hidden behind the vinegar and dried oregano, rosemary oil. She remembered buying it years ago after reading it helped with muscle aches. That night, her legs were aching again and she thought, why not give it a try? She placed a few drops in her hands, gently warmed it, and massaged it into her thighs and calves. The fresh herbal aroma brought immediate calm. But what happened next surprised her even more. Within minutes, a soft warmth rose beneath her skin, not burning, just a comforting sensation. It was like her legs were waking up. That night, she slept through without a single cramp for the first time in weeks. Why rosemary oil works so well. This oil contains natural compounds like rosmaric acid and powerful antioxidants that stimulate blood circulation, soothe inflamed tissues, and relax tense muscles. Used since ancient Greece and Rome, rosemary oil was a go-to remedy for tired legs, stiff joints, and sore feet. And it works fast. It boosts peripheral circulation, bringing fresh blood to your legs and feet. It reduces swelling caused by long periods of sitting or standing. And more than that, it brings a sense of peace and presence. For Margaret, this massage became her sacred moment, an act of care and connection. How to apply the oil, step-by-step ritual. Margaret used rosemary oil twice a day, morning and night. After a warm shower, clean skin, open pores, warm the oil between your hands. Start from the ankles, using slow, circular motions up towards the thighs. Breathe deeply, syncing your touch with your breath. Finish with 15 minutes of leg elevation. Sometimes she covered her legs with a warm towel, helping the oil absorb deeper. And most importantly, no rush, no distractions, no phone. Just her breath, and her touch. What happens in 7 days? Day 1. She felt present. Just the act of caring made a difference. Day 2, less stiffness, fewer nighttime cramps. Day 3, steps became lighter, no more dragging her feet. Day 4, her skin felt softer and looked more radiant. Days 5 and 6, she felt more confident, climbed stairs without hesitation. Day 7, she looked down at her legs and smiled. They no longer felt like a burden, they felt like part of her again. And hold natural oils that can transform your legs. While rosemary oil worked wonders for Margaret, it's not the only natural ally. Every body is different, and there are other powerful oils that may suit your specific needs, whether it's for reducing swelling, relieving pain, or improving circulation. Let's take a closer look. Why arnica oil? A natural balm for pain and bruises. Arnica is a medicinal flower traditionally used in Europe to treat muscle pain, bruising, and inflammation. Its oil contains compounds with anti-inflammatory and analgesic properties. Best for sore legs after physical effort, localized swelling, bruises or tenderness, painful varicose veins. How to use? Apply with gentle circular motions twice a day. Avoid on broken skin. Perfect for those who feel bruised or overly sensitive after long periods standing. Longevity tip? Combine with rosemary oil for enhanced muscle relief. And hold lavender oil, a gateway to sleep and relaxation. Beyond its calming scent, lavender essential oil has deep therapeutic effects. It works on the nervous system, relaxing muscles, easing tension, and improving sleep quality. Best for night cramps, restless legs, difficulty unwinding, stress-related pain. How to use? Massage it into your legs at night with a carrier oil, like almond or extra virgin olive oil. Breathe in the scent deeply. Longevity tip? Apply a warm towel afterward for deeper absorption and full-body relaxation. And hold horse chestnut oil, the vein strengthener. Used in traditional German medicine, horse chestnut oil is known to strengthen blood vessel walls and reduce the feeling of heaviness in the legs. Best for visible or painful varicose veins, heavy or burning legs, swollen ankles in the evening, poor peripheral circulation. How to use? Apply upward from the ankles to thighs using gentle strokes once or twice a day, especially at night. Longevity tip? Elevate your legs after applying. Just 15 minutes helps circulation and reduces pressure. And hold how to combine oils for even better results. You don't have to choose just one. Adjust based on how your legs feel. Try these combos. For fast pain relief, rosemary plus arnica. For deep sleep, lavender plus rosemary. For swelling and varicose veins, horse chestnut plus rosemary. For deep relaxation, lavender plus arnica. Always dilute essential oils in a carrier oil like sweet almond, extra virgin olive oil, or coconut oil before applying. This improves absorption and avoids skin irritation. Want even better results? Walk for 10 minutes in the morning. Do simple exercises like toe lifts, leg stretches, and ankle circles. Cut back on salt and eat more garlic, turmeric, and berries. Elevate your legs for 15 minutes daily. Common questions. Can I use it if I have varicose veins? Yes, but massage gently and always elevate your legs afterward. Will it work if I'm over 80? Absolutely. It might take longer, but your body still responds when treated with care. Is this just for women? Not at all. Men benefit just as much, physically and emotionally. How long should I use it? Start with 7 days. After that, adjust to what your body needs. Your feet and legs have carried you this far. Through joy and pain, through every life moment. They deserve care. You deserve care. Not to look younger, but because attention is a form of love, and your body is worthy of that love at every age. Take 5 minutes today. Massage your legs with intention. Breathe and feel this moment, a quiet return to yourself. If this video touched you in any way, leave a comment with your age and where you're watching from. And don't forget to subscribe to Longevity with William Ravitza